Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of South Central Satellites Women's Volleyball presented here on Reagan's Corner Sports Podcast Network. I am your play-by-play commentator, Rory Tedimer. We got Josh there at the game, and he'll be also joining us for a few sideline reports, but Josh will be down there, and we might be joined by the Enterprise boys. Hopefully they'll come on, and we'll have a really good commentary for this broadcast, but right now it is just me, Rory Tedimer, the play-by-play commentator. Oh, we are getting joined by Aiden. Aiden's coming on here, so it might actually have some color commentary as well. But either way, South Central Satellites taking on Morgan Township, and it's going to be a good game. South Central enters this one 13-2, coming off a great win earlier this week. And after a couple losses, they started off 9-0, and coming off a very good win earlier this week. And here are our players to watch for this game. The American Legion Post 295 players to watch for this game. Rachel Schaefer for number 9 for the South Central Satellites, and then Chloe Price for Morganton Township. 138 kills for Schaefer versus 231. These are career stats, not season stats. But a big difference there, obviously. And 6 aces for Rachel Schaefer, 53 digs, 51 blocks, 11 assists. And then for Chloe Price, 54 aces, 52 digs, 14 blocks, and 8 assists. So some great pedigree players, also some ones to watch throughout the game, especially for the Satellites. The Schmack twins, Riley and Ella. They're collectively number 2 for Riley and number 14 for Ella Schmack. And then also we've seen great games out of Hope Welsh, Tatum Wade. They specifically have earned game balls recently as of late, especially on broadcasts that I've been on. But Aiden, I don't know if you're able to join us. If so, how are you doing? I know he doesn't have his mic on, so we'll just get to him later. But this game is about to start. We're getting Township ready to start. They're just warming up right now. South Central, they've already started their warm-ups. They've been on court first already. So we should be ready to go in just a little bit. And this action should be good as always. South Central has had a great volleyball season so far. Like I said, 13-2. That's a record that you do not want to mess with, especially if you're in Cherokee County for this game. A PCC game, I might add, Porter County Conference. Usually those get heated. I mean, the ones that we saw against the Cout Phillies, that was a barn burner. A 3-2 barn burner. Went to the final set in a set that was still very close, back and forth. And so these PCC games, at least out of one I've seen, has been very big. But Morganton Township, they're 7-6, so definitely a different record from the 13-2 Satellites. But you can't take anyone lightly if you're the Satellites here. 270 kills on the season. They average about 7.3 kills per set. Their kill percentage is 30.7, rather low. And then their attack rate, 880 and 106 aces. That could be one to watch out for. That seems like a fairly large number. But we'll have action ready for you when we're getting ready to go for tip-off. So do not go anywhere, and we'll join you right back here on Reagan's Corner Sports Podcast Network.
Starting lineup, your Morgan Township Lady Cherokee.
Alrighty, it looks like we are ready for action here in set number 1 of South Central Satellites taking on the Morgan Township Cherokees.
Let's go Satellites.
Rory Tuttimer joined by Aiden Thatcher. Aiden, how you doing today?
Pretty good, Rory. How about yourself?
Doing good, doing good. We got looks like Josh on a brand new Mevo. So a nice little camera here. Hopefully don't have any of those stream interruptions, although I'm sure we can't go flawless. That does look like a pretty nice quality here for this game tonight. And we are underway. Township in those black uniforms. All Satellites are in the red. Satellites on the right, and it looks like they start off with a nice block there. We get the first point. 1-0 Satellites. Good save right there to get it out, and then a nice dig right there from the libero of the Cherokees.
Oh, that ball is out.
Yeah, wow, a block going all the way backwards out of bounds. You don't see that too often. Very powerful spike there.
I mean, the first time.
So the Cherokees are supposed to be green and yellow, and yet they got this libero wearing
pink. Yeah. And their jerseys. I mean, what are they, black?
It looks black.
Yeah, it's very confusing color scheme going on here.
Yeah, you got to think. I mean, if you need the liberos to stand out, then I mean, a yellow would definitely do it. Pink is definitely an odd feature there. Satellites on a roll early. I think it's a 3-1 or 3-0.
3-1, I believe. Yep, I believe it's 3-1.
3-1. We're in that angle again. We're very familiar when we're facing the Cout Phillies, standing on the right side of this court, not really middle, but more on the right corner. Looks like that one just runs out of bounds.
This was a popular game, Rory. Josh would have had to get there about 2-3 hours before tip-off if he wants to get in the middle. But it looks like you got that upper corner of the stadium or the court here.
Yeah. No, you're right. Definitely looks like some good fan coverage here in Cherokee country.
Interesting, though, they only have one of the bleachers down. You would think, hey, let's maybe, so we don't pack everybody in like sardines, maybe put down the second one, but I'm not the I don't know who's in charge of that, the athletic director or who, but.
Well, fans sitting right behind players on the bench.
Yeah, see, that doesn't. I mean, as a player, I wouldn't. I'd understand that, but I'd be like, hey, I mean, look at all those bleachers over there. I mean, I guess it's to give them more room over there to dive, but I mean, you can make the same argument like they'll be diving to the left just as much. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting thought process behind that one. Looks like there's a net violation on South Central.
I'm thinking they came all the way back. I think it's a 5-4 game right now.
It is Township's up right now. I'm not sure if that was a net violation or what that was. There's a great block there.
Yeah. Now it's definitely 5-4. I can see it. 5-4 Township. That block just broke a tie. It is hard with these raised hoops. One of the pools is kind of in the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good hustle there.
Good hustle, sending one into the crowds. 5-5 game here in set number 1.
Now, you think these games are free for the parents, Rory? You think they got to pay a certain amount? Because I think in my high school, tickets were like $6.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
No, they got to be free. I never had to pay for anything.
The only free sport was, I believe, tennis. And I always thought that was a ripoff because, I played tennis. So I was like, why does no one have to pay for us?
Yeah.
But it is what it is. This looks like South Central regains the lead. Great block there. Oh, nice accuracy on that spike.
Gotta admit, it's pretty hard to see the numbers here.
Virtually impossible. I mean, I'm wearing my glasses right now, and I can't even
I can tell who the libero is. That's right.
I can see who number 1 is. Yeah, the libero, but that's about it. I mean, I do like the cameras. I mean, it can get the full court, which is nice, but yeah, it may be harder to tell on the individual who is who.
Based off past games, I gotta assume this girl in the pants for the Satellites. I believe that's Hope Welsh. At least it was last game. I believe she was 4 last game, and then one of these blonde players is Tatum Wade. He's number 5, I believe.
Yeah, Hope Welsh, Tatum Wade. Schmack is probably somewhere out there. Maybe she's on the bench right now getting a quick breather.
I gotta tell you what, I'm glad I'm not seeing anyone that's like 6 feet out there for the other team. I know we had to deal with that in the last game.
Who is that against? John Glenn? Yeah. That one girl. I wish we got her name. She was a problem.
Yeah. Big time problem. The John Glenn Falcons. Satellites took care of them in a 3-0 sweep. They're out to a hot start here again.
Meter at the net. Let's go, Satellites.
That's the 9th point for the Satellites. They're on a little bit of a roll here.
Oof.
That's an ace. An ace for the Satellites. That's their 10th. They're the first in double digits. This girl's got a pretty hard serve, pretty line drive serve.
Yeah, that's a nice angle. As they get another season, she just puts him in good position.
Yeah, no, it seems like that back line keeps having to bend over for these serves down low.
They have to rotate. I mean, that one girl went over all the way to the complete other side, and it just opens up a bunch of spaces in their defense. Again, they can't get it over the South Central defense. Another block.
This is one of those little runs that you kind of just take advantage of as long as you can, and all of a sudden the game comes out of reach for the other team. 12-9. Now 12-10.
And Rory, after watching the volleyball team more and more, I'm getting more convinced that they may be better than the baseball team, but it's close. It's very close.
No, they could very well be better than the baseball team. I did not watch the baseball team much this year. I know they did pretty well, but we could be looking at volleyball country there in South Central.
Yeah, because it's definitely not football country.
Definitely not football country. $13-10. Oh,
that was a great spike.
Perfectly placed right there. 13-11. South Central leads. Ooh, that would have gone out. They're going to get the point anyway. 13-12 now, neck and neck game, yeah.
13-12? Okay. Nice poke.
Right in the no man's land. We got a tie game here, 13-all. Morgan Township definitely playing to the ability of the Satellites so far.
Another big spike.
They take the lead.
Looks like
14-13.
Thought South Central was potentially taking a timeout there, but it looks like they're going to let Morgan Township serve. A lot of questionable coaching decisions last game, Rory. I can't remember, besides the timeout, what else there was, but I remember the Satellites coach and the other coach, the John Glenn coach, made some interesting decisions, but let's see if there's some interesting coaches' decisions today as well.
No, you're right. I mean, we saw in the last game of the last set against the John Glenn Falcons, South Central coach watched their team give up a huge lead late, and no timeout throughout it until they actually lost the lead.
I can't remember the other questionable decision. I feel like it was it was when she took out number 11 on the last point. Like,
yeah,
that's like,
number 11 wasn't even really in there at all during that last set.
For all you baseball fans, it's like if you're in the ninth inning, you got a one-run lead, and you have Edwin Diaz or Craig Kimbrell, and you go with Craig Kimbrell. That's pretty much what she did. And I hate the Mets.
Don't even get me started on that.
He does have the sickest entrance, though, I think I've ever seen in from a closer. That song just.
Yeah, no, it is good. I cannot wait for him to lose in the playoffs. So come out to those trumpets and all.
Yeah, I would love to see him blow. Like if they're up one, I'd love to see him blow it. But if it's a tie game and he comes in, it won't be as. I mean, that'd still feel good, but I would like to see him blow a save, honestly, because I don't think I've seen him blow a save yet. Guy just throws gas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. You're Phillies, Rory?
Oh yeah, I'm a Phillies guy.
They're looking hot since they started off cold this year.
Yeah. So I've got a point there. 17, 15, or 16.
I think it's.
Either way, they do have the lead.
Another great block there by Township.
I gotta admit, Riley Schmack just loves diving. I gotta feel she just always loves diving. Whether she has a chance or not, she's gonna lay out.
I'm surprised he hasn't suffered any like elbow, knee, or some kind of like injury right there, because I feel like constantly that's how I broke my wrist. I mean, someone did dive on me as well, but I feel like just diving that much, I don't know. I guess she does have elbow pads and knee pads, but gotta respect how she sacrifices her body for the team. It looks like is it lagging on your screen, Rory?
It looks like we got the stream back.
That is good news.
Yeah, I believe it's 18.
18 or 18-19. That's my guess.
Yeah. Getting down to the nitty gritty here. And the end of set one. Very back and forth matchup so far.
All right, point there for the satellites. Believe it's 19-19 now.
19-19. That'd be nice.
All
2019. Township playing very well to these satellites right now. 20-19. Cherokee's lead, and now it's tied 20-20. Riley Schmack coming off the court.
It's gonna be a barn burner this match. I feel like this has the potential for 5 sets.
It does. It does indeed. 21-20.
Nice play there. I think that was Hope Welsh.
Yeah.
Got that scoop.
Deep attack.
A dangerous spike there because
Yeah.
she kind of hit it at an angle where it wasn't going down. She hit it upwards, and then it just sails out.
Goals to get to 25, and you got to win by 2.
Nice play there.
Nice sneak attack there.
Hope Welsh with the little sneaky deaky right there.
22-21, Satellites lead.
This is a big point. Big point. Oh. Tell you
Good
what.
dig there.
Tell you what, though, Rory, big point there for Morgan Township. Morgan Township's offensively is much better than what John Glenn was. I mean, just in terms of the spiking, it looks like Morgan Township has more of an idea how to get points using that. That's a big spike there for South.
Huge. Huge spike there from South Central. 23-22. They're looking for 2 more.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, wow. That's a big point.
That is exactly what John Glenn, I remember, did in their last game. They went into, looks like, timeout there by Morgan Township's close. Probably a smart timeout, but as I was saying, last game, John Glenn, the final set, they played South Central so perfectly, but unfortunately their worst 2 points were the last 2 points of the match when they needed it most. And, that's what separates the great teams from the good teams. So let's see if South Central can close this out. Take this first set.
It's 24-22.
Cherokees are ready to get going. They're already out there. I guess he's calling them back. Looks like they saw South Central spent some extra time in the huddle. They want to huddle up or something.
It's like four coaches for South Central.
I mean, that's impressive.
Yeah.
You got to think maybe one's the JV, one's the one's the JV, one's the freshman, and maybe an assistant.
Probably, you're right.
There's a lot of volleyball IQ and knowledge there.
There it goes. South Central wins set 1. That's what you like to see. Back and forth battle all the way through, but down the stretch, South Central pulled away and wins 25-22 in set number 1. We'll have a quick break here on Regan's Corner Sports Podcast Network, and we'll be right back.
LaPorte's #1 used car dealer, All-Star Autos, is a proud sponsor of Regan's Corner Sports Network. All-Star Autos specializes in high-quality used vehicles and excellent customer service. You could say it's out of this world. They pride themselves on making your car experience as easy and stress-free as possible. You can view their inventory and apply for credit at allstarlaporte.com. They offer financial for everyone, have a large inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. So next time you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out All-Star Autos, the regional no pressure dealer, and see why we're #1 in used car dealers in LaPorte. And go Satellites!
We're ready for action here in set number 2. It's about to get underway. For you baseball fans, #1 prospect Gunnar Henderson was just called up and hit a home run already.
Oh, he did? That's good.
Yeah. One for the Baltimore Orioles.
Tell you what, Orioles are in good hands the next couple of years for all those Oriole fans out there. You guys, it's a bright future.
They really need some pitching, though.
They do need some pitching, and they traded Jorge Lopez at the trade deadline, which very much upset me because he's a very good reliever. And they didn't give him up much, so hopefully they can try and focus on winning, helping the team win.
Satellites get the first point on the board. Looks like we'll get another one, 2-0. We'll start off set number 2. Very back and forth game in set number 1. Satellites came out on top. Great block there. Another save. The Cherokees. Oof. Good dig there. But not enough for the save. 3-0. A 3-0 lead to start set 2. Block doesn't work. 3-1 now. Township serve. Great dig there. Oh! Just out of bounds. A beautiful spot there that just runs a few out. 3-2. Good rally.
Great rally. I thought that was it. Well, big point there for South Central as we're getting some Wi-Fi issues.
Oof. 4-4 game. Never feels like Morgan Township never does a lot, and then all of a sudden they're just back in the game.
They just take it one point at a time, honestly, Rory. They don't really. South Central gets that one, but good effort there. The Cherokees. Oof. That spike looks like it knocked down someone in the back row for the Satellites. She hit that ball so hard. Nice play there by Hope Welsh. Big spike. They get the point.
Nice little celebration there. 6-4, Satellites lead. Oh,
nice one-handed
save. Nice one-handed save by Riley Schmack. She's again.
The poke.
Oh, what a rally that was. Satellites come out on top of there, 7-4.
The delicate touch. What a play. Just to really, wow, that ball went out.
In.
It was in, okay. I was going to say, heads up play there by front line of Satellite just to instantly spike it down. She was in good position. There was a hole in the defense. Took advantage.
4.
That ball gets smacked out.
Ten 5 or 9-5. South Central lead. Oh. A little lofty spike. Good dig. More of a push there.
Ooh, two Cherokees
Oh.
on each other.
Great block right there. 10-5. Biggest lead of the night for either team. South Central holds it right now. Satellites get another point. 11-5.
Big point there for South Central. Timeout, Cherokees. Commercial break incoming.
Larry's commercial break. What was in the a little Tedimer trivia maybe? Alrighty, let's get into a little Tedimer trivia, sponsored by All Star Autos. Question was, what does RCSPN stand for? We're already back to the action. Maybe we'll have that question a little bit down the road. You're just joining us. Satellites out to a big lead, 12-5. And they end it right there. They had a nice little run going. Now it's 12-6. The Cherokees get a point coming out of their own timeout.
Big block.
12-7 now. This is when it happens. All of a sudden, the Cherokees are back in it. There you go. That's how you end it. Yeah, that's how you end it right there. 13-7. Get your lead back up to 6 if you're the Satellites. Oh, great dig there from Riley Schmack.
What a play.
That one goes out of bounds. It's going to be satellite ball. All of a sudden, we got sound here. 14-7. There's an ace. 15-7. Satellites need 10 more.
Oh, no way.
Stood
They
up there
keep
for a
this.
while.
Oh. I mean, that ball
16-7.
stayed up there.
Yeah, I get
Decided
stuck
to
up there
come
for a
down.
while. Tracking that through the raised basketball hoops.
So I guess it's playable then if it hits those, right? Or is it that ball?
Yes. Great block there from
I
South
mean-
Central. Their roll keeps going. 17-7. Lead now up to 10.
South Central's just rag balling right now. Another point
Another
here
point.
for the Satellites. I wish I would have kind of run another timeout. I mean, I feel like
Wow.
the morale there for the Cherokees has to be a little low.
Another timeout here. Action back. 18-7 lead for the Satellites, and they don't get that one over there. Run comes to an end. 18-8. There's just a great spike coming back here. 19-8. Satellites, usually when they lose the ball, they've gotten it back right quick. 19-8. Satellites are now 6 points away from winning set number 2. Oh,
almost got there.
it's a good bid there from the Satellites. Don't get it. 19-9. That one runs out. Costly mistake there. From the Cherokees, gives Satellite their 20th point. 20-9 now, an 11-point lead. That's been the largest lead. No one's gotten over the 11-point deficit. Satellite's trying to right here. Good spike. Did it come down and play? It did.
I thought that potentially may have gone off of the
Yeah,
Cherokee.
so did I.
Maybe it did land back in play. As Satellites are 4 points away from winning set 2, going up 2-0.
Oh, that line drive spike was working. It was working for a while.
That may be the
21
only
to 10.
mistake we see from Hope Welsh all night.
Popped up. Gets over. How about that?
Was there a net violation?
No, I think they just didn't get it over.
Okay.
21-11. Still a comfortable 10-point lead for the Satellites. Losing the stream a little bit here. (21-11), and that's exactly where we lost it last time. Stream is definitely down right now. Satellites have a 10-point lead. To be honest, the game probably could be over if the Satellites got the next 4.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they do. We got one of the best in the business, though, Josh, working on this. Should have it fixed pretty soon.
While we're at it, big congratulations to Josh, who was awarded the public address announcing position at Holy Cross. Looks like we're about to see the same thing we just saw.
Oh, no, it's back up. No, never mind.
So that's what we're being left right now. 21-11. While we're waiting here, enjoy South Central Satellites promo video. I believe we got action back. 23.
Is that 17?
I hope that's not 17.
It's either 11 or 17. And it's back down.
Back down, but got a little bit of an update there.
I would have thought for sure that the second set would have been over, but looks like South Central wants to ease their way to this one. Take their time. Because it looks like, I'm telling you, Rory, I think it is 18-23 right now.
Holy crap.
Could be 19, honestly. Oh,
That's huge. 24 now. And a big timeout now. Assuming it was called by Morgan Township.
just a very interesting. No, I believe that's the set.
Oh, is that the set, huh?
Looks like it's
Yeah, that's
25.
25. 25-19. Wow, they came back. Holy crap. 25-19. South Central wins the second set of this match. They're up 2-0. Hopefully we can figure out these streaming problems for set number 3, but we'll be right back here on Reagan's Corner Sports Podcast Network.
LaPorte's #1 used car dealer, All Star Autos, is a proud sponsor of Reagan's Corner Sports Network. All Star Autos specializes in high-quality used vehicles and excellent customer service. You could say it's out of this world. They pride themselves on making your car experience as easy and stress-free as possible. You can view their inventory and apply for credit at allstarlaporte.com. They offer financial for everyone, have a large inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. So next time you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out All Star Autos, the regional no pressure dealer, and see why we're #1 in used car dealers in LaPorte. And go Satellites!
Set 3 coming up. Satellites hold a 2-0 lead. We're now in the third set. Coming up here in this matchup between the Satellites and Cherokees. Satellites hold a 2-0 lead, looking for their second sweep in a row. Cherokees will start off with the serve. I think the Satellites got a free point there. Stream is extremely in and out. Satellites up 1-0. Can't even tell what's really going on right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the score. And
It's like 2-1.
2-1.
3-2 lead for Township. 3-3 now. Satellites up 2-0 here in the third set. It's a 3-3 game here in the third set. They're up 2-0 here in this match. Now it's 4-3 Cherokees. Good spike there from the Satellites, and they'll get a point. 4-4. Back to one of these back-and-forth games that we saw in set number 1. Set number 2 was mainly all Satellites until the very end, where the Morgan Township Cherokees tried to come back just a little bit, failed to do so. Set number 1 was definitely a lot more competitive. Big serve right into no man's land, and it lands right in that back corner.
Precision.
5-4 Satellites lead. Riley Schmack back to serve. Nice little dump over right there from the Satellites. Very well executed. 6-4. $7-4. Satellites pulling away just ever so slightly. Riley Schmack giving some good serves. Comes a right side attack. Just as the stream starts the buffer. Oh. Failed block attempt there. 7-5. Cherokees will get the ball back.
Looks like 8-5 Satellites. Very hard to differentiate what's going on right now.
Yeah. I'd say that's another point there. Yeah, 9-5 Satellites. Here in set number 3, Satellites already have a 2-0 lead. Oh, hard spike there. Decent dig that just runs out. 9-6. Nine, 7. Losing it just a little bit. There you go. 10-7. Satellites get the point and the serve back. There's another one, 11-7. Lead now up to 4. I believe it's 11-8.
That would be my guess. It's 11, either 7 or 8.
Oh, big time spike. Well dug out from the Cherokees. I don't know if they got it over or not. Don't think they did. Should be 12-9 if it's going back to the satellite. Then it's not. It's 11-9. $11-10. Spike right there in 12-10. Great right side attack. Or left side attack. This one's got to go over if you're a satellite, and it does. 12-10 is the score.
Big spike, but what a save. The push shot.
$13-10.
But South Central got it.
South Central gets the point there. A much closer matchup than the one in set 2. It's a failed spike right there. 13-11. Ooh, tough bump right there. Catches that one on the hands and doesn't go anywhere. 13-12, costly mistake. Is that 13-13?
I think so.
Gross. The Satellites blow their lead. Trying to sneak attack there.
And it works.
Did he get down ever so slightly? I'm going to say violation on the Satellites. 14-13 Township now. And that's a bump right there. That just doesn't help anyone. 15-13. You know what also doesn't help anyone? Not calling a timeout.
Yeah.
You just blew a 5-point lead. Rattled off 7 in a row if you're to the Township.
Oof.
Satellites falling apart, getting ugly here in set number 3. 16-13, Cherokee's lead.
Almost giving me flashbacks of the John Glenn third set when John Glenn was down 2-0, but continued to fight, but eventually lost in that third set off 2 really bad points by John Glenn. So let's see if South Central.
There's a timeout. There you go. Took 8 points in a row from the Township. For Satellites to finally trigger a timeout. You think you could have used it earlier? Be right back here on RCSPN. Looks like they're probably going to get rid of the way. We'll stay.
Mm-hmm.
16-13. (16-14). Satellites get the point. Finally get a serve back. Straining problems have been the key down here in the stretch run. Flawless through set number 1. Saw it a little bit there at the end of set 2 and all the way through set 3. Looks like the Satellites have 15. A great rally going on right now. 17-15, Cherokee's lead. Popped up and out of bounds, 17-16. Falls right over the net to make this a 17-17 game. Nice little break there from the Satellites. And a good ace. That one goes out. It's a great watch right there. 18-17 now. Satellites get another one, 19-17. Pulling away here. That's going to be a timeout by the Cherokees. Satellites come all the way back. Work themselves into a 2-point lead here in set 3. little bit of Rocky there. We get to the end of this set 3. The stream is down here. Satellites lead 19-17 here in set 3. They hold a 2-0 match lead. Oh. $20-something. Satellites are in the 20s now. Could be still 2017. 22-17 is the score. Satellites coming alive here in the stretch run, just like they did in set number 1. Three more points to go. That one goes out of bounds, it looks like. 23-17. It looks like it could be 24.
Looks like South Central, although I don't want to jinx it because last set, the Cherokees kind of stormed back, but it looks like, let's see here, they've done it.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's charging the field right now.
I'm assuming that's a satellite win, unless it's maybe a false alarm, but
maybe it's a timeout. I don't know.
The
24-18 was the score last time we had it.
Oh, no.
Looks like that'll do it. A sweep for South Central. Their second sweep in a row. They take down the Morgan Township Cherokees. A little bit of back and forth here. Set 1s and set 3s definitely closer than set 2. Set 2 featured a huge lead that went to 11 points for the Satellites before the Cherokees slowly climbed back at the end. And here, 25-18, Satellites pull away down the stretch, but not after a hard-fought battle between the Cherokees. Satellites advance to 14-2 on the season. The Cherokees fall to 7-7. And the Satellites continue their strong season, and they win this very important PCC matchup. Again, advancing to 14-2. I got to assume that's good enough for first place. I don't know the actual standings, but 14-2, pretty darn good. Satellites looking strong today with a 3-0 sweep of the Cherokees. I've been Rory Tuttimer, joined by Aiden Thatcher. Thank you to all at home that joined us. And we'll have some more broadcasts for you here on RCSPN. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good night.